Alright, well, I've never actually given you guys a real video of this running, because the first video I actually gave you guys of this is an 85 Yamaha 225 DR. Because the first day I actually got this thing running, it actually ended up dying. Now this is a problem with these that I've seen a lot. People always say that, you know, they have spark, they have compression, they have everything, but their Yamaha will not run. I had the exact same thing happen. I looked on forums and nobody could seem to figure out why. Everybody's rebuilding them and trying to figure this stuff out, thinking it actually doesn't have good enough compression and everything. The real problem is you don't have a good enough ground. This wire right here runs up to my coil, and this is my new ground. Before that, this thing would not run. Brian and I assumed it didn't have good enough compression, just like everybody else. But I went ahead and did that. We adjusted the valves, cleaned the carb, adjusted it about 8 different times. Did everything in our imagination other than rebuilding it that we could think of to try to get this thing to run. Ether, nothing would make it run. Now the first time I had it, Ether got it to run great, and then I ended up putting some gas in it and she ended up running good for a day. The next day Brian and I were going to go riding because I wanted to see what this thing could do. Ran it maybe a mile, filled it up with gas, wouldn't start again. Tinkered with it all day, could not figure it out. And then one time I finally realized, you know, this thing has decent spark when I first pull it, but then after about that first time it rotates, spark was terrible. I ended up hooking up the electric start just because I got tired of pulling on this thing, and I broke the rope once, and the spark was just horrible. It was so weak. So I figured out that's what most of the problem with these things are. The problem with mine is some guy who had this before me got rid of pretty much all the electrical parts, so I don't have a kill switch. Luckily though, my carb is set pretty well to where I just screw this in to start it, and I screw the idle screw out in order to kill it. I don't know if the gas is on right now, but so I don't know how else it's going to work. We're going to see. And I'm going to screw that in probably too far. And let's see if it'll go. Yeah, that's the Yamaha. It actually runs pretty decent. I can hear the carb sucking in some air because this isn't on there all the way right now because I had some problems with it earlier and I was messing with the carb because actually the air fuel mixture screw fell out. But one helpful hint for anybody who has one of these, my air fuel mixture screw fell out and I didn't know where to begin finding one of these. As some of you might remember, I had an 89 Yamaha Warrior, and I bought a carb kit for it, and I kept that when I sold it. The air fuel mixture screw out of that actually is the exact same as the one in this. So if anybody ever loses that and they want to find a cheap, easy way to find a replacement, 89 Yamaha Warrior, they're the exact same. It really surprised me because I had the 2 carburetors off of the old dirt bike that I had. They didn't fit. I was worried then that nothing would. I decided to try the Warriors, and it fit perfectly. So, yeah, that's the Yamaha 225 DR. I still have the Honda seat on it. I need to get a real seat someday. I want to get these plastic pieces someday. I have the rear plastics. I just choose not to run them because they're in really nice shape, and I don't want to beat them up. The headlight, I'm trying to put a different one on just for tonight because we might do some night riding. That sounds terrible. But anyways, I don't have my camera charged, and I can't find my cord to charge it, so sadly, I won't be getting any footage of it. Sorry guys, I wish I would, but yeah, I'm gonna do what I can to try to get more videos for you guys while I'm home at least, because, well, yeah, I've been kind of lazy with it lately, and I'd still like to be able to help you guys out so you can see what's happening, maybe get a whole bunch of new subscribers. So, thanks for watching.